It's Caleb's picks for the weekend. How did you do last week, Caleb?
Oh, I went 3-1-1 on my best bets. The one tie was I said Kansas State would cover at Colorado, and they won by 3 right up. But there were just some brutal misses last week. I will say that. However, that
Good job.
that that Alabama South Carolina game that hit the over. Thank you, Kalen DeBoer, for calling a touchdown pass on that play instead of having the player just go down. I love you for that because I gave South Carolina a chance to score a touchdown, which is how the game hit the over.
All right,
So,
let's get to picks this
love Caleb
weekend, and
DeBoer.
I'll tell you if I agree with you with this, or I'm not so sure.
That's crazy.
And then if it's really bad,
You suck, you jackass.
all right, we do that right now. Last look brought to you by Campbell, Cunningham, Taylor, and Hahn. Look at me, no contacts, no glasses. Campbell, Cunningham, Taylor, and Hahn. If you're new to the channel, a lot of you are, since we're past the noon hour, you're at lunch. Be sure and click that like and subscribe button. We appreciate that. And make sure the notifications are on. Campbell, Cunningham, Taylor, and Hahn. Local vision correction. They don't fly doctors in from Tampa just to work on your eyes and fly them back. Campbell, Cunningham, Taylor, and Hahn.
The first step to better vision is to visit ccteyes.com. The information you need is easy to access, and setting an appointment is as simple as clicking the tab. Doctors Campbell, Cunningham, Taylor, and Hahn, and Eye Care Optical at ccteyes.com. Simple.
All right, Caleb, what do you got?
Alrighty, so I'm all SEC games this week. Funny enough, so except for my best bet. So just for the SEC games first, I got Missouri covers the 4-point spread against Auburn, but that game hits the under because Auburn can't score for anything.
I agree with both of those. What's next?
All right, Oklahoma, a 1.5-point favorite at home over South Carolina. I'm taking Oklahoma to cover. You're going to call me crazy, Dave. I'm taking the over in that one.
What's the over?
41.5.
That's crazy.
I'm taking Oklahoma, not the over. All right, what's next?
All right, Illinois, Michigan, top 20, the one top 25 matchup. Sorry, outside of the SEC. I got Illinois covering the 3.5-point spread. They're not going to lose by 3.5. Michigan's favored by 3.5. So I got Illinois plus 3.5 at home, and I got the over 44.5.
Well, Michigan got that players coach, and where's that going for them?
You suck, you jackass.
But I do agree with your pick. What's next?
Alrighty, Mississippi State and Texas A&M. I got that. Dave was wrong last week when he told me I shouldn't take Mississippi State to cover the spread, and I did. I'm taking Mississippi State again. They're 18-point underdogs. I think they will cover that 18-point spread since they're at home, and I'm going to take the over. They're figuring out their offense. They'll lose, but they won't lose by 18.
Well, they should be able to play freer because they're not afraid of the opposing head coach pushing them around the sidelines. That's for you, Kirby Smart. What's next?
That is true. All right, so LSU, Arkansas. Guys, stay away from this bet. Hardest bet to make of the week. It's LSU at Arkansas. Arkansas coming off a bye. I still think LSU covers a 2.5-point spread, and I'm going to take the over 56.5, but I'm not confident in that pick.
I would not touch that game. I think LSU had a lot invested in that Ole Miss win. I think Arkansas is a little bit better than people think or thought. No, I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that game either side. That could end up being 6-3 or 52-48. I have no feel for that game. What's next?
Same way. All right, so Vanderbilt, Ball State. I missed fading Vanderbilt last week, so I got Vanderbilt covering the 26-point spread this week, and I got the over 56.5 against Ball State.
You suck, you jackass.
No way. Vanderbilt's things are going too good. I even like the money line, perhaps, on this game, but they're not going to blow anybody out. Who's next?
Oh, wow. You think Ball State might pull the upset. Okay.
I think they might.
All right, the two big games before I get to my best bets, but first, Florida, Kentucky. Dave, Florida plus 1.5 against Kentucky and take the over 42.5. I think Florida might actually beat Kentucky at home.
That's crazy.
I got Kentucky there. All right, give me your big money bets.
All right, so the two biggest games, Texas, Georgia. Texas covers the 4.5-point spread. Take the over 56.5. I actually think Texas beats Georgia by at least a touchdown.
That's crazy.
No,
I
will take the points in Georgia on that.
Wow, look at you. All right, I'll give you my best bets, and then I'll close with Tennessee. So my best bets. 1, Oklahoma, South Carolina. That's my cover of the week. Oklahoma covers the 1.5-point spread easily.
Yeah.
My best not cover. Nebraska is 6.5-point underdogs at Indiana. I think Nebraska covers. They won't lose by 6.5. Oregon, Purdue. tonight, Friday night, take the over 60.5 on that one. Oregon and Purdue, take the over 60.5. There's going to be a lot of scoring in that game. Here's the best one, Dave. Florida State and Duke, take the under 41.5. I think it's going to be a 10-0 game.
I like that.
And
now we got Tennessee. Two more.
Sorry, just one last in Tennessee. My super dog of the week, Colorado upsets Arizona on the road. And so I think that's an interesting one. Now, Tennessee, they could have been my super dog. The line has moved, Dave. 4 SEC games, the line has moved 5 points since Monday. Not this one. This one moved 2, but that shows how crazy betting this year has been in Vegas. They've been so wrong. But I got Tennessee plus.
What's the current line?
The current line is Alabama -3. It's moved to Alabama from 1.5 to Alabama by 3.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
The over is 56.5. They're not my super dog, but I got Tennessee +3, and I got Tennessee winning. And Dave, I'm a sucker. I'm still buying in on Nico. I'm going to over 56.5. This is the week the offense gets right, because this is the week they don't throw the 3-3-5. So I got Tennessee 31-20.
You need someone that still believes in
31-27.
Nico. Both of us do, but especially Caleb.
I'm your huckleberry.
That's right. He is.
31-27. I meant to say that, not 31-20. Sorry.
I've got it much lower scoring. I think Tennessee stops Alabama in the red zone. I think Tennessee wins 23-16. And Tennessee suddenly, despite all the hand-wringing, will have beaten Florida and Alabama, its 2 biggest rivals, in consecutive weeks. And people will be much happier next week.